hanging from trees, splashed on brick walls and even painted on animals. It's no secret that art has been taking over the city in the past 4 years. The latest craze are these brightly decorated giraffes. 99 of the sculptures scattered around the city waiting for locals and tourists to track them down via a smartphone application. But they're not the only animals grabbing the attention of locals. These brightly coloured sheep stole the show at the reopening of High Street.
They just were looking at what New Zealand stands for, how you could bring that into High Street, and the idea of the sheep just came up.
The unique German-designed sheep were manufactured in Ashburton, doubling as art as well as a safety measure.
I think it's introducing a bit of fun. We need traffic measures, safety measures in the central city. Why not make them a little bit interesting?
But it's the gap filler projects which have swept over the city. A blue stack of pallets became a famous icon of transitional Christchurch. But this July, dozens of students and volunteers dismantled the pallet pavilion to make way for another venture taking its place next year.
I know gap filler, we don't have any, not any regrets. Like, this is how it's meant to be, and it's more trying to communicate that with people in Christchurch that, yeah, it is sad that it's going, but this is what temporary projects are meant to do. They're meant to capture imagination and ideas and maybe influence something in the long term, but then gap filler's role is to keep testing new ideas and hopefully helping other people do stuff in the city.
Local children haven't been forgotten, this year making their debut on the Christchurch art scene.
With everything that's happening in the city, I think young people need to be part of what's going on in town and have creative opportunities in the city. 200
black and white portraits plastering the walls in Restart Mall.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, because it'll be there for ever, or until So it's pretty cool going to have it our faces in the future of Christchurch.
The city lost this iconic brightly coloured tree this year, making way for greening the Rubble's largest garden to date. Places of Tranquility covers 1,200 square metres in the city centre, with carvings and communal spaces representing Māori and Pacifica cultures.
She noticed that a lot of the ethnic communities weren't being engaged with the rebuild and their conversation was kind of getting lost. So she came up with this idea of places of tranquility to reflect their ideas of tranquility and their spaces.
Deborah McCormick's been the driving force behind one of the city's leading public art groups. Scape Art showcases leading international contemporary artists, as well as working as a springboard for local artists.
Through this transitional period, a lot of people, including Scape Public Art and other people who are working in this space, have really demonstrated to city leaders that public art is an important part of rebuilding a city and an important part in terms of tourism, attracting people and families back to the central city. So I would like to think that it can grow and flourish and bloom, and it will become known as a public art city internationally.
Almost 4 years on from the earthquake, and the city continues to be transformed by art, and it has no signs of slowing down. Emma Cropper, CTV News.